It's time to stop the lies that kill animal habitat and the beauty of Hawaii. Warming and greening caused by CO2 are documented by official climate records. It's time to get serious about Hawaiian climate change.
The wise ancestors of Lono Makoia may be the ones that created the Hawaiian Islands. It is unfortunate that Lono Makoia, the uncle that taught Pele about climate and fire, did not also teach the Hale Kupa. That the volcanic hay would combine with Wai and Kamano Kala to allow plants to grow, and grow with such abundance that it would create paradise on earth.
Thanks to the courtesy of Hawaiians, we will use records created here. There is no higher authority, no greater expert on climate science than the official climate records from the Mauna Loa Observatory, home of the famous Keeley curve of oxygen of life. Official climate monthly records going back 66 years, plus hourly records that include temperatures going back 37 years. This highest authority will teach the Haole that here, in our negative response region, increases in oxygen of life, along with the ocean, is what greens and stabilizes the Hawaiian biosphere.
We will also use satellite images that show the stunning effects of how much that the increases in oxygen of life has greened Hawaii. Welcome to Cooper. For those that don't believe the language of Pele, welcome to a class on the truth. Using your own official climate records. Your highest authority in climate science.
Let's start with the effect that increases in CO2, oxygen of life, has had on greening Hawaii. A case study is the Honuaula Forest Reserve.
Satellites are able to measure the leaf area index, the area and density of all canopy layers.
The index is converted to a color code from dark brown for mostly rock, to yellow for some flora, to dark green for a dense canopy of flora. See the lava ravine and the dark green area in the forest reserve. Those areas should result in a leaf area index that is dark brown and dark green.
Now let's watch how Hawaii greened from 1999 to 2020 as CO2 increased by a record 12%.
And while developed areas obviously showed decreases in flora, most every forest reserves on all of the beautiful islands of Hawaii showed similar increases. The amazing thing is that despite all of the development in Hawaii, the gains in flora outpaced the losses. In total, Hawaii is greener now than ever before, all thanks to the rise in atmospheric oxygen of life, CO2.
CO2 has greened Hawaii, but did it also stabilize climate change?
Hi. My name is Katie. I'm a 5th grader. I know the truth, the kupa, of Pele. Are climate change attorneys smarter than a 5th grader? Climate activists think that Hawaii reacts to CO2 in the same way as the rest of the world. But every region of the world reacts differently to oxygen of life. Some regions react stronger than the global reaction. Some the same. Some less. And some the opposite. Would creators make the Hanu from its children destabilize the climate? Of course not. They would make it green the earth. Just as the creators would make the Hanu from a volcano green the earth. The heat from a volcano is cooled by the Hanu, the oxygen of life, the CO2 from the volcano. The Hanu creates life and beauty that cools. But for the Haole that do not know the wisdom of Pele, here is a fact of the official climate records from the world premiere Mauna Loa Observatory. After record-breaking rises in oxygen of life, climate activists would have you believe that Hawaii burns up and kills all life. But it doesn't. The record rises in oxygen of life have generally cooled Hawaii. And another fact of the official climate records from the world premiere Mauna Loa Observatory. Activists want to decrease oxygen of life. But limiting CO2 accelerates the warming in Hawaii. This is 5th grade stuff. You simply download the public records from the Mauna Loa Observatory. Calculate the yearly changes in CO2 and the following yearly change in temperature. Then sort the records by the change in CO2 and see what the records say about cause and effect. This is what the official climate records from Mauna Loa show us as facts of those records. The 1,000 biggest increases in CO2 resulted in Hawaii temperatures dropping by 0.7 degrees Celsius. The 1,000 biggest decreases in CO2 resulted in Hawaii temperatures rising by 0.5 degrees Celsius. The official climate records from the premier observatory in the world show that Pele is right. And Haole scientists are wrong. So, are Haole scientists smarter than a 5th grader?
We don't want your theories. We don't want your eco-terrorist policies washing whales up on our beach. Go home. Study math. Pull your head out of your imaginary models. Join reality. Work directly with official climate records. And don't ever again try to indoctrinate our kids with lies weaponized to cause them panic and to flee from the wisdom of Pele.